got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my back, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. 800 dollar streaming, reading, Gucci bag. If I need some rats, I'ma flip me some. I talk like I want it, she don't say nothing back. If pull up, I put that in my, or I put that in my. Call a shorty, made up my brody. If you don't owe me, they'll act like you owe me. I promise I won't ever quit Kobe. Young thugger, I whip it, that bitch, you know me, young thugger. Yeah, she shining like butter, the from Chicago, I call her Young Cutler. Leave it to people, I pull up in Billy's with London, they all wanna meet. Yeah, they all wanna greet them. Then they all wanna. No, they won't tease on that, they won't read on that, they won't leash on that. Don't Felicia that, mama see to that, they won't snitch on that. She can't secret that. Mama a beast on that, if she bad, I'ma go in 4 season that. What? Got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah, I done got me a chick, I got a chick. Yeah. Money on my back, I got money on my brain. Money in my pants, I got money, I gon' change. 20, 50, 100, 500 million, man. 800 dollar streaming, reading, Gucci bag. I'm amigo, I play with. When I put ice on, I am Sub-Zero.
I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. Today's game continues this Golden State Warriors homestand.
And keep in mind, just the 2-game season series. This is their final game against this group, and they're looking to duplicate the outcome of that first contest where they played a terrific ball game.
And they better be ready for a counterpunch. They're going to see some adjustments, and then they will have to respond.
Now, here is Robinson. Here's Butler. Green left side. Oh, good with the triple. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. We discussed his plans for defending Donovan Mitchell, and he told me for as quick and athletic as Mitchell is, we can't allow him to get downhill. No free runs in the open court, no clear lanes to the bucket. And he added, that's not as easy as it sounds, but that is our goal. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Hunter for three, and another three for Cleveland.
Man, the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Just 5 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. The wing jumper off target.
Still trying to find their rhythm offensively. Just 1 for 4 so far.
Pass to Mitchell. Mobley. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside Butler. Outside SGA. Baden outside. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Here's Westbrook. Mobley trying to free himself up. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And if anything, Westbrook gets more aggressive against contact inside. He doubles his effort level in response.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Outside Butler. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, that could take him off the floor. Not what he wanted right there. 2 fouls in the first quarter.
Now here's Green. Outside for SGA. Back to Green. Here's Robinson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Into the lineup for the Cavaliers, number 35, Scotty Barnes.
Here's Westbrook. He's been a nice option for them offensively and is averaging more than 17 points a game. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Butler. Hunter grabs the miss. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Cleveland. Pass to Barnes. SGA with the steal. Outside Butler. Back to SGA. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Mitchell outside. And the 3 off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No one near Curry as he lets it. Go. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. The Cavaliers leading 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And it's Westbrook missing.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Here's Green. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. It's stolen by SGA. The shot, no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Cavaliers ahead. Up
Cavaliers 10.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Cavaliers' performance here, what do you guys see?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
The game now all-time. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Westbrook with the bucket. So we've seen the NBA, Tim, embrace analytics more and more over time. That's something you caught on to early in your career.
Well, there is no doubt, Kevin, that they're starting to go more to the analytics. The eye test is really important when you look at just what makes good basketball. But the numbers sometimes can tell you things you didn't even realize as a coaching staff.
As a broadcaster, what numbers do you look at normally right off the top? What things are telltales for you?
One thing that I really look at as opposed to individual plus-minus, give me that group of 5 plus-minus. That way I know which units are really getting it done together.
Oh, I love that. 6 to shoot. Pass to Westbrook. Puts up a 3. Robinson pulls it in. Butler on the way. He has yet to score. Here's Green. Launches it. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Green's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Darius Garland given the green light by his head coach, Kenny Atkinson. So Garland said he wants me to shoot as many threes as I can, 8 to 10 a game. All the open ones, shoot them with confidence, he told me. Be free, play my game, and play with joy. Back to you guys.
He can certainly hit him. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And the Warriors, another 3. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
Butler on the break. You can't give him any room to run, or you might get your feelings hurt.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Now into the lineup for Cleveland.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring, has given them another look offensively.
Pass to Mobley. And here's Strus for 3. Warriors with the rebound. Butler in the corner. And stolen by Mobley. A 3 from Strus. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Warriors leading by 8. Outside, Payton. Outside, Butler. Shot clock at 6. Out to Payton. From downtown, they grab their own miss.
Shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Here's Mobley on the wing Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. It's rebounded by David Robinson. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Butler with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to SGA. Stolen by Ball. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Strus with it. Now Payton defending. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And I think when you look at the growth that SGA has shown over the last few years, really incredible. He has developed into one of the best players in this league.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Strus in the corner. Over Payton. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
By Hield, nobody around. What a performance for Draymond Green. He has been the story for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Warriors leading by 12. Now Podziemski. Curry outside. Mobley with the rebound.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Here's Curry with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got his second bucket tonight.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Williams' shot is off.
Well, that's a look you rarely see him miss.
It's Westbrook with the drive. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
To the wing on the left. Here's Moody. Over to the left wing. He's looking for Horford and finds him. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range. And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pocket 6. No one near Payton as he lets it go. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
And Allen with the slam.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
Here's SGA. 8 points for him. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking inside. Back to Payton. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this game.
And then Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. The Cavaliers are making noise. Point guard Darius Garland said the brand of basketball that we play is super exciting, super fun. A lot of threes, a lot of alley-oops, a lot of dunks. And we play really hard on both ends of the floor. It's been a winning recipe. Kevin, back to you.
Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Curry with the bucket.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Right side Curry. Curry on the wing. Beyond the arc. Traps in the tray. Curry's got 12 in the game.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Screen by Allen. And it's Westbrook missing. Warriors leading by 17. Here's Butler. 24 seconds left in the third. Podziemski on the wing. There's a screen by Robinson. Butler in the corner. Mitchell with the steal. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Allen. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Cavaliers trailed by 15. Down low, here's Mitchell. The kick out to Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And that's what separates Shea from other guards. He can absorb the contact inside and still finish.
Back to Westbrook. And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
And regardless, it's great effort. You love to see that kind of hustle on defense.
Just 4 to shoot. Fader on the way. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Golden State. 17-point lead, their biggest. And stolen by Butler. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA on the wing. A floater. Cavaliers with the rebound. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
A playmaker in every sense of the word. Westbrook is pretty much a walking triple-double.
And stolen by Barnes. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. Off target from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Offensive rebound. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
It's taken away by Payton. Now Robinson. Launches it. The putback. That's tipped.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
They set the screen. And he does not hit. Warriors leading by 14. Butler. You know, Jim, they say you can't measure heart. But Jimmy Butler, he plays with a lot of heart. He is non-stop.
Well, you could talk about his skill level and IQ, but Kevin, what you love about Butler is his competitive will, and he saves his best for the postseason.
You know, the pregame routine is something I know you embraced, and we see that with guys like Curry and Durant. We've heard a lot about what they do. What was the most important part of your pregame regimen, Tim?
Well, you know, Kevin, for me, I was really going to be judged based on catch-and-shoot percentages. Can I get off threes, and can I make threes? So for me, it was all about high-volume three-point shooting before the game, getting comfortable from every spot on the floor where I may get a shot.
And same routine every game?
Every game, same thing, and I made sure, of course, I finished on that make.
Wow. Down he goes for three.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Curry outside. Here's SGA. He'll put it up there. Sinks the big jumper.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up. Whether the last several shots went down or not, 3 after 3, they just seemed to pay off for them.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
Near the three-point line, it's Westbrook. Here's Nance. Oh, that is a big-time jam. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Here's Butler. Stolen by Mitchell. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he pounds it home. I had a feeling he wasn't going to lay that one in. No, sir.
Oh, great pass by Mitchell. He can run your offense, slide over to the 2 as well, giving you some great backcourt versatility.
Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Curry fires. Butler. So we see the Warriors